Hello, guys, and welcome to today's interesting episode of Madrid My DNA as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important update. Kickstarting with today's agenda, Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti has decided on Real Madrid number one goalkeeper between Kepa and Lunin after the Spanish Super Cup semi-finals against Atletico Madrid. We are going to be discussing you through that on this episode as we move forward. And shortly after that, we are going to quickly turn our attention elsewhere as Real Madrid Persuade of Bayern Munich star Alphonso Davies will depend on French defender's future. We are going to be discussing you through that as well on this episode as we move forward. So please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bell so you do not miss on our next update. Having two goalkeepers in serious form, Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti has regularly been quizzed over his preference between Andre Lunin and Kepa Arrizabalaga. Both players have proved their mettle in different ways over the course of the season and after all deserve to be a starter for the men in white. The onus of managing their playing time thus falls on the manager. Ancelotti has given both players regular time to hone their skills, but at this point a pre-agreed system may be the way to go. According to reports from Marca, the Real Madrid gaffer has done just that. He has split the duties based on the competition between the two competitive stars, with the Ukrainian receiving the lion's share. As revealed by the Spanish publication, Andre Lunin will be Real Madrid's first choice goalkeeper in both La Liga and the UEFA Champions League from here on in the season. Kepa, on the other hand, will act as a deputy and will take up the responsibility in the Copa del Rey and is expected to start between the sticks against Atletico Madrid in the competition next week. Real Madrid pulled off a sensational win over Atletico to secure a place in the final of the Spanish Super Cup in Saudi Arabia on Wednesday night. Kepa started in goal on the night, but despite the result, the fact remains that he conceded 3 goals on the night and was not altogether convincing. Ancelotti refused to give away whether the Spaniard will continue to start in the final of the competition scheduled for Sunday. He has played a good game in my opinion. In the first 2 goals he could not do anything, and in the third he may have been bothered by Morata's jump. We will see who the goalkeeper for the final is, he said about the on-loan star in his post-match press conference. With the Super Cup duty not explicitly allotted as per the aforementioned report, it remains to be seen if Ancelotti retains his faith in Kepa on the night or opt to trust Lunin instead. Only time will tell. Having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention elsewhere as Real Madrid Persuade for Bayern Munich star will depend on French defender's future. Real Madrid have set their sight in a few players 6 months ahead of the transfer window, refusing to sign anyone in the winter to compromise their long-term plans. Top of this list, of course, is Kylian Mbappe, who has been on their radar for 5 years now, and while it has been said and done before, this year finally seems to be the one when the Frenchman fulfills his dream of moving to the Santiago Bernabeu. Madrid will also be looking to sign a centre-back with Eder Militao and David Alaba out for the season with ACL injuries. Their futures and form will be up in the air after their return. Not to mention Captain Nacho will likely leave on a free transfer at the end of the season. And finally, the one that seems most plausible right now is Bayern Munich Alphonso Davies. Madrid have made their interest in the Canadian more than clear and will be going head first into the market hoping to complete his signing. Los Blancos consider their left back spot concerning and believes that Davies can be the solution to their problems. He is also interested in joining Madrid, having won all he could in Bayern. That said, Madrid do already have two left back in their ranks in the form of Ferland Mendy and Fran Garcia. It has been reported that time and again that they will be looking to offload the former due to concerns with his injury history and form. However, it has been reported by Marca that Mendy's future will be dealt with depending on how negotiations with Davies go. Mendy's contract clocks up in 2025, and as it stands, Madrid have not shown any intentions to renew him, which means an exit in the summer is very much on the cards. It is even likely that the club looks for an alternative for Davies rather than renew Mendy and continue with him as the first choice at the club, even though the player is determined to show his worth during this final part of the season. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of this episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. See you next time and Hala Madrid to us all.